And yes, we are indeed in the game. So we're gonna have it's gonna be Exorcist team versus Haz Asian. Normally, if we are to look at the Gosugamer name, it is NRL, which is Northern Lion, against Haz Asian. So NRL is actually a team from the Russia. Yeah, from Russia. It's a Russian team, and Haz Asian have 3 players from Denmark and 2 players from Germany. So we are already into the draft. It is Wisp and the Batrider band by NRL and Bounty Hunter as well as Undying band by Haz Asian, which leaves the Darkseer open for the first pick as Haz Asian. Jakiro Tidehunter is going to be the follow-up for NRL, Disruptor's Van, and then Temper Assassin. You guys, I don't know if you remember, but a few weeks ago, those kind of heroes like Undying or Bounty Hunter, we would never see them banned in the first set. I mean, they would go for the Naga Siren, they would go for the Darkseer, some heroes like the Batrider, yeah, so this time Batrider's banned, but TA banned as well. And nowadays, it's a lot about the Undying. Undying has seen a lot of plays lately. Teams really starting to understand that he really can crush the tri-lane so hard. And it's just very, very annoying playing against an Undying. So even if you know how to handle an Undying, it's just annoying to play against him. So this time, it's gonna be Haz Asian who banned the Undying. And same for the Bounty Hunter. The Bounty Hunter, with a few changes to the 6.75, putting more emphasis on the killing gold, more emphasis on the ganks. Bounty Hunter have seen almost every time he has been in a game or he has been banned in a game. So it's like, it's normally now, it's almost your to-go solo long lane. And Bounty Hunter in all these games, Southeast Asian that I casted before, or now in the EU tournament that is here, Bounty Hunter is indeed a hero that a lot of teams want to pick, so he's gonna get first ban. But that leaves open a lot of good heroes like the Darkseer. And Darkseer, man, he hasn't been nerfed, or yeah, he has, but like the basics around Darkseer, the thing that makes him so annoying hasn't been changed. He still is this very annoying hero that can move around at max speed, give his allies max speed. He can also screw up your positioning with a very good vacuum. His wall is absolutely painful to play against in a team fight. So Darkseer is going to be first pick by Haz Asian, and Disruptor also one of those supports who have seen increased amount of plays lately because of the glimpse. It's so annoying, this glimpse, 1.8k range on the glimpse. It's absolutely huge, and people want to run away. No sir, you're coming back. And it also screws up anything like TP support. You TP in to defend the tower or save an ally. Nope, you're gonna get glimpsed back into the base. Disruptor, if you play him well, he's really gonna turn, team fights by being here. I mean, which hero doesn't? Jakiro, Tidehunter, those are a very stable pick nowadays due to the Ice Path it's the Ice Path. So Ice Path buff, he can really screw up any kind of like team fight due to the Ice Path. But not only this, even in the laning phase, the Ice Path is just very strong. It is only 90 mana cost, and it has a very short cooldown from 12 to 9 seconds. And it deals 100 damage at all level. It has a huge AoE, and it stuns for 2.2 seconds. It's like getting a Fissure, but not having the drawback of the Fissure. Your allies can walk through it, your enemies cannot. You also have a lot more mana than the Earthshaker, since you're an intelligent hero. You have range to harass. And also the cooldown is very low, so you can just use the Ice Path a lot and not really care about it. Whereas the Earthshaker will have to be a bit more careful about this. Tidehunter, your Tidehunter can go in the long lane, he can go support, and his ultimate, although it has been nerfed a bit, the traveling speed is a bit lower than before, it is still very strong. And we have the Anchor Smash, which allows him to reduce the damage coming from, for example, Sven or any right-click hero, also dealing a lot of AoE damage. At level 4, it is 225 damage for 4-second cooldown. It is no joke. It deals really a lot of damage. and the Gush, reduce the armor, deal some good damage. It's gonna combo pretty well. Okay, so guys, let's stop a moment. Magnus has been picked. We Haz Asian picked Magnus. Alright, so Magnus, new patch, a lot of buffs. The skewer goes way farther than before. It goes up to 1.2k distance. And also, it takes up to 4 targets, but only heroes are counted in the max target. So you can drag the heroes plus the creeps. You have no problem with this. And I think the something else has been buffed, but I don't really remember what, because Magnus, let's be honest, Magnus, there's not a lot of teams who pick Magnus, if any. So the final composition is going to be Jakiro, Tidehunter, Templar Assassin, Chaos Knight, Keeper of the Light. On the other hand, we have Darkseer, Disruptor, Sven, Leshrac, Magnus, and boy am I excited to cast a game which has a Magnus in it. Because, well, Magnus, Sven, first thing we think about is Empower on Sven. 70% of cleave damage plus the Empower, which gives an additional 50% plus 50% damage, gut strength. And if anyone gets caught in the Magnus ultimate, well, lights out. It's finished. It's Sven's just gonna come in, strike twice or 3 times, and anyone which is caught in it will just die with the cleave damage. So usually we see Sven with an Enigma or a similar hero. This time it's not gonna be the case. I'm gonna go and put a free camera. And the lanes are going to be, so we have Chaos Knight as well as Jakiro, Keeper of the Light. This might very well likely to be an aggressive tri-lane, because Keeper of the Light, very good as any tri-laner. The Illuminate has a huge range, it deals a lot of damage, and also your Chakra Magic gives you almost unlimited mana. And especially heroes such as Chaos Knight, who are really aggressive, but who really are limited by the amount of mana they have. In the early game, 140 mana cost for 1 Chaos Bolt. So basically you throw 1, you're out of mana. With the Keeper of the Light, you'll be able to try and kill and get those kills way more often, because the Keeper of the Light will be behind, giving you this Chakra Magic. Jakiro, also one hero that is very good at long range disruption, so Keeper of the Light starts charging, the enemy starts noticing it, they try to run away, Ice Path and people get caught in it, then Chaos Knight can just come in, Chaos Bolt, and finish the job. And on the bottom lane is going to be Sven as well as Disruptor, and CUN on the Leshrac, with Magnus probably going to be on the middle, and we have Darkseer on the top. So let's introduce the player. We have We'll See What You Can on Tidehunter. We have Yoki on the Templar Assassin. We have Slender on Chaos Knight, Fizz on Keeper of the Light, and T on Jakiro. On the other side, we have Ace, who is a stand-in on Sven. We have this is H and P on Disruptor. We have CUN on the Leshrac. We have Crit on Magnus, and we have Cryasia on the Darkseer with an invisibility rune. He's gonna be pretty fine against the Tidehunter, because Darkseer is pretty much the bane of any melee hero in the early game. Just to get those last hits, you will have to just stand around these Iron Shell and take damage. And you see that Darkseer already getting those upper hand in these exchange of last hit denies. So let's go ahead and take up this panel. And on the bottom lane, Sven and Leshrac will have to be extra careful, especially this Leshrac, who is very squishy. A Chaos Bolt into an Ice Path into Illumina is pretty much lights out for this poor Leshrac if it's followed up by a few right clicks. But Sven and Leshrac also can deal a lot of damage, so Jakiro is pretty tanky for a intelligent hero. Just see, like right now, he has more health than Chaos Knight. So that means Chaos Knight and Keeper of the Light is going to be the liability here. It's going to be really close to see. If they can catch the Keeper of the Light, they will be able to kill him. But Keeper of the Light, normally any good Keeper of the Light will be always standing on the backside of the fight, so he won't get caught if he plays well. Jakiro is going to go in the jungle, scout a bit. He wants to know where Disruptor is. He will try to annoy a Disruptor. He will be able to. Ice Path's gonna land and deal some damage, but now he's caught he's caught in a lot of trouble. And there goes the kinetic field. The stun from Leshrac is gonna miss, and now Now they might turn this around. Disruptor is going to take a bit of damage from Chaos Knight, but no, Sven is going to be able to take the first blood, and now Slender in a lot of trouble. He's trying to run away, but now the Splitters will strike this time, and the kinetic field also blocking. So now I'm going to disable the spectator chat before it gets flooded. 2-4-0 on this bottom lane, and this is horrible for NRL, because any tri-lane really works well as aggressive tri-lane when you gets the enemy behind. You know, basically you don't want them to get any creep, you want them to be, you know, very afraid to come in, and bonus, you get to kill them. Now here, you actually give them the first blood and a second kill, and now they're gonna go on Sven. Sven is gonna get Ice Path and stunned, and he's trying to run away. 1 or 2 more right clicks, but the healing staff's coming in. Leshrac might be the one in trouble here, and nope, there will not be enough mana for a second Chaos Bolt. So we see here the potential of this aggressive tri-lane, but not enough damage. And I really think that if they didn't give away this, you know, first blood and second kill to the Radiant side, the Sven here would have been going down because he wouldn't be level 3 already, and that is a huge blunder for NRL right now. This lane, it looks very, very strange, and it's, you know, it's very, very hard to say that, but as early as this game is 3 minutes in, we can already see that this bottom lane is almost lost from NRL. It's a lot of there's a lot of things that you can do to lose a trial lane, and it's actually very easy to lose it. And now we see action going down on Chaos Knight. Well, Leshrac is pushing up the support of the NRL side, and that means Chaos Knight is left without any support, and that's Leshrac killing solo on the Keeper of the Light. T is forced back 4-4-0, and yeah, if this wasn't convincing enough earlier, now it's definitely a lost trial lane. And I must say, the problem of the Keeper of the Light and Jakiro going into this jungle and then getting caught by Sven, getting caught by Leshrac, and getting caught by this Disruptor. Magnus even getting a solo kill on the Templar Assassin. And I'm sorry I didn't really take a look at the other lanes, because this bottom lane just gets so much action. And yeah, in the middle lane we have 17 for 5 and 15 for 1, so creep kills still go to the Templar Assassin. I'm really surprised to see how she died, because Magnus is not a hero that has a lot of damage over time or anything, so he will be hard pressed to take down the refraction charges. What he can do is deal a lot of damage through the shockwave as well as the skewer, but it will only work if he catches the Templar Assassin without her refraction up, and apparently it might be what happened. So on the top lane we have Tidehunter with 16 for 0, 19 for 1 for the Darkseer, so it's pretty much even. Tidehunter has the bottle, so he'll be able to just spam this Anchor Smash to get those creep kills very quickly. You know, get in, get this creep, and then get out before the Iron Shell deals too much damage. And with the Gush, he is also able to push away the Darkseer pretty well. Darkseer, he will have to use a Soul Ring to spam up the Iron Shell, but that means it takes away his health. And if Tidehunter spams Gush, a lot of time he will be taking down Darkseer's health little by little. And now the game is going to resume. So, bottom lane though, although they get the kills, they don't get a lot of creeps. Sven is 5 for 2, whereas Chaos Knight is 10 for 3, so it's still, you know, they still manage to get some things at least. And Chaos Knight here is level 2, whereas the enemies are level 4, 4 on the support Leshrac, and 3 on the Disruptor, where you're, supposedly carry Chaos Knight, or at least the one which is supposed to get the farm is only level 2, so it's looking very bad right now for NRL. Magnus is going to find an invisibility rune. He has a level 6. Yeah, he's not going to use the invis. He already popped it out, so he's only using the bottle here. Asia used this self. He has the boots of speed. We'll have to see what he decides to go for. And right now, the important hero we'll have to look out for. Oh, they're going on Leshrac. The kinetic field is going to land, and Leshrac is going to take a lot of damage. He's going to turn around to land a stun, but he's going to miss it, and that is death of the Leshrac. I'm not really sure he really needed to do that. I feel that if he just tried to run away, the kinetic field was here, and it could have bought him some few fragments of second enough. And now we see the Darkseer actually crypt skipping, and he has to be careful. Tidehunter does have the Ravage, and that is a lot of damage output coming out potentially from the Tidehunter. Level 2 Gosh plus the level 3 Anchor Smash and the Ravage. And I was saying before the LeShrek got caught. That Tidehunter is a hero we'll have to look out for, because once he come in with the ultimate, with the TPs, he might turn some fights around, and that is something that we Haz Asian don't want to lose their hard gain early lead. So now Sentry Wards pop down, and one very efficient Sentry Ward taking down one Sentry Ward here, blocking the camp as well. Oh, and middle lane again. Sorry about this, but we again missed a kill from Magnus with the help of Darkseer. With the help of Darkseer, it's a bit easier. Skewer into the Iron Shell will take away a lot of the refraction charges, and then he will be able to just right-click or use the reverse polarity, as we saw here. Or rather, didn't see, because I was focused on watching the other lanes. So top lane, CryAsia still farming up. Bottom lane, we have Chaos Knight level 3 only, LeShrek's level 4, Sven's level 5 now, and he decided to go... Oh. So Jakiro is going to steal the double damage rune, and going to pop an Observer Ward. So Sven here deciding to go for 2 level in Warcry, and he has a Soul Ring, so he can just pretty much spam the Stormhammer. Oh! So LeShrek sending a bit too far in. He's gonna dodge the Ice Path, but is it gonna be enough? He's gonna be able to stun, and he won't be able to survive, but he will take down the Chaos Knight with him. And trading his support LeShrek for a Chaos Knight, yes, anytime. Jakiro is gonna get stunned. Is his wand going to save him? One more right click, one more right click. He is gonna be able to get the kill. Sven now trying to run away from the tower. He's gonna get some pretty right clicks from the Keeper of the Light. Keeper of the Light, Chakra Magic, and Illuminate. He might be able to kill. And oof, nope. 17 second. Warcry is gonna be giving Sven some more movement speed for him to run away. And in the middle lane, Crit now with very few health. He's farming up with the Shockwave, and I'm surprised Tempered Assassin eating all those Shockwaves in the face. Tidehunter is pretty low in the health as well. Has to be careful. I don't think Darciel will try to just run in and try to attack him, but you never know. Well, so on the bottom lane, LeShrek, he has a Smoke of Deceit. We might see some rotation coming up soon. And Sven, he decides to go for Boots now. Magnus, he has the Power Treads. Switch into Intelligence so he can spam those spells more. And this is a pretty smart decision, considering the Shockwave deals a lot of damage, 300 damage. And Yoki, again, he doesn't have the refraction charge up. Might have eaten a Shockwave in the face. He's actually afraid of the Magnus here. See how afraid he is. And now, Skewer is going to miss Temper Assassin. Temper Assassin is going to try to run away. So she doesn't even try to trade blows with the Magnus. And usually that's what Temper Assassin excels at. Oh, we see action going down. Chaos Knight is going to double stun. And one more right click is going to be able to spell the doom of the Chaos Knight. Keeper of the Light trying to run away while the LeShrek is following Jakiro. LeShrek has boots. Jakiro has boots as well, and he's gonna go down to right clicks. Oh, in the meantime, we have Sven. Sven getting the Keeper of the Light, and Tidehunter trying to follow, but very good glimpse back. Send him back here. Oh no, Sven is blocked by the creep, the range creep here. And support's coming in, but very good Ravage, gonna get 2 of them. And now Disruptor. Disruptor overstays his welcome. One more right click, one more right click. Yes, Tidehunter is gonna get this with the Anchor Smash. They're gonna try to kill the Shrek as well. There's 4 seconds before the magic wand. He will be able to. Nope. That will be Chaos Knight taking the kill with the Chaos Bolt, with the magic stick, and Magnus coming late to the party. This little range creep here blocking this Sven, and that means the 2 supports trying to help their allies died because of this. And that is 3 kills going the way of the Dire. It's gonna help a bit. In the meantime, we have Haz Asia taking down this top tower, and Tidehunter running into the wall, taking some damage. I was saying before this fight happened, Temper Assassin is normally really good at trading blows due to the refraction. You deal more damage because of the refraction, plus 80 bonus damage, and 6 instants are negated. 6 instant of damage is negated, so you don't fear trading right clicks. But here, you just saw that Magnus was just going on the Temper Assassin and she was running away. So, Yoki being very scared of this Magnus. Now Magnus has the Empowered one as well. And with 1.6k gold, he might be rushing a Blink Dagger. And if that's the case, with Darkseer trying to run away, he has the Surge. So he'll be probably okay. He might not be okay. Temper Assassin is here and dealing a lot of damage. Does she has a trap? She has a trap. She's gonna be able to sow the darks here. Oh, now we have Magnus coming in with the skewer, but a very good gush from the Tidehunter is gonna finish him. In the meantime, Jakiro kills the Leshrac on the bottom lane, and now they want to go on the Chaos Knight. No, they don't actually. The stun was on cooldown, so the Static Storm unable to save the Leshrac here, and 2 kills going to the way of the North Lion. Magnus, 1.8k gold. Last hit denies. We have Darkseer on the top. Then we have Temper Assassin following very closely to Magnus. Oh, Jakiro coming in with a aggressive Observer Ward placement. They want to see whoever's here. Then we have the Tidehunter and the Chaos Knight. So Sven, Jakiro trying to run away. He will get blocked, sandwiched, and now Jakiro, goodbye, sir. You won't be able to fly away, but able to land in the last ice path before dying. Yoki's here. He will use a trap for, well, no real success. 3 of them. Nothing a Templar Assassin can do solo. Ace, though, although he's getting kills, he's not getting so much farm. So we're not going to see a very, very early, Mask of Madness BKB with the... he's going to go in, get some free kills. Creep kills. Oh, now Sven is gonna get stunned. 4-second stun, and now this is a lot of damage coming in. Illuminate fully charged. Oh, the Ice Path gonna miss though, and that means Sven might be able to run away. The stun is here. Nope, you won't be able to run away. There is no TP support. And again, Sven falls. He will actually go for... No, this is Chaos Knight going for a Bracer. He is going for the Drum of Endurance, which is pretty much standard. Leshrac popped the smoke. They might be looking for a kill here. We have Arcane Boots on the support Leshrac, which is good. It's going to be able, he's going to give his Disruptor and the Sven a lot of spam ability. And now they're going in on Temper Assassin, blink in on the wrong way, and they will not. Will they be able to stun someone? Oh, Kun is looking for a stun. He will catch the stun. And now one more right click. Magnus dealing a lot of damage and using the skewer to run away. And he has the Blink Dagger, as we just saw. 1.2k range, a lot of range. It's the range of a Blink Dagger. So, Leshrac wrapping around. They might look for a second kill. The Magnus still has the reverse polarity if he wants to use it. And now Darkseer is around as well. They might want to go on Yoki, but Yoki's going to back off very, very smartly. Ace has bracers as well as power tread, so not a lot of items. As I said before, you won't see this very early, Mask of Madness into the Daedalus, into the Black King bar and stuff like this. So now we have Tidehunter finding Magnus. Tidehunter has the Ravage. Oh, Tidehunter, Ravage is gonna get dodged by the Skewer, but that is Disruptor now trying to run away. He won't be able to. And Cryasia coming in, dealing a lot of damage to the entire enemy wave. With the Illusion Wall, trying to catch the Chaos Knight here. Will they be able to? No. Now we have Tidehunter. 4-second stun. And now Crit is here, but he is very low on health. 400 health. Darkseer is going down. And now we have Blink away by Magnus. He has Skewer if he wants to run away faster. Tidehunter managed to get out the Arcane Boots as well. Magic Wand to a lot of spam ability. Jakiro Boots. Temper Assassin gets this Blink Dagger in the end. With the Phase Boots, a lot of damage. We see now Sven trying to run away. Sven might have overextended. The Tidehunter doesn't have more mana. Keeper of the Light, nope. So they won't be able to get some more gushes on him. So he'll be able to run away from this. Now we see T trying to run away. He will get caught by the Shockwave. And yeah, I think Shockwave distance got buffed. It's now almost 1.2k range. So just look at the range here. It's huge. It's huge. It actually goes from here to there. It has a very small AoE though. So, and now we have Tidehunter also getting this Blink Dagger. So Blink Dagger from TA, Blink Dagger from Tidehunter. It's gonna be who initiate first. And now they're gonna go on the Chaos Knight. The Chaos Knight has been pushed away from the kinetic field, but I'm not sure he's gonna be able to survive this anyway. And now we see Crit. Crit is gonna get pushed back by Jakiro. He's gonna TP away. Yep, he's gonna be able to. We have Tidehunter blinking in. They want to catch someone. They will be able to catch a Disruptor, or will they? We see Tidehunter is a bit afraid. He is actually walking away, and he has no Ravage. But with the trap, they might be able to kill the Disruptor at least. Nope, stun's going to land on Tidehunter. Tidehunter taking a lot of damage from the tower. And he's going to fall down to the tower and Leshrac. T also taking a lot of damage. He's going to get caught in the kinetic field. Blink in by Templar Assassin. He's just going to be able to get the kill. And with the Illuminate, they will get the Leshrac as well. So 2 for 2 exchange. But in the end, we have Leshrac as well as Disruptor. 2 supports going down for a Tidehunter, which is a bit more farmed. Now they're going to try to catch the TA. TA is trying to blink away. She will be able to elude the Radiant side. If we take a look, 15 minutes in at the experience graph, 5k experience for the Radiant, and 4k gold for the Radiant as advantage. Now we see, Sven is probably going to go down. Yes, Ice Path as well stunned. Now Chaos Knight has the bring back if he wants to, and he's going to be able to bring him back. Dodge the stun in the meantime. Jakiro is not going to take a lot of damage. Now Asia, Cryasia, he might have overextended. He has level 2 Surge. Will he be able to use it? Oh, this vacuum, and now the Ion Shell. Oh my god, this is genius move by Cryasia. Genius move by Cryasia now, and they cannot do anything. Oh, MVP, yes, I agree. Twitz now is getting attacked by Magnus. We have Jakiro coming in, but very good kinetic fields on the block 2. Keeper of the Light, will he be able to run away? I really doubt it. They won't be. And now glimpse by Jakiro's gonna fall as well, with the ultimate from Magnus, catching 2, and even the Static Storm flying in to make sure that Chaos Knight doesn't stun anyone. Now, one last Shockwave is gonna seal the deal, and that's an ultra kill for the Magnus. Cryasia, genius move here. Vacuum everyone on the high ground, and then Ion Shell and the creep that cannot be denied. There was no TP on the Dire Hero, and that is why always keep a TP. Oh, genius move. So he takes down the Dire Creep here with the last vacuum. He doesn't want a free ward, basically. Now we see blink away. Ace is still here. Who's coming in? It's gonna be Chaos Knight. And now we see Tidehunter coming in. He has Ravage. He is gonna get glimpsed back very far away, so no Ravage for you, sir. Now Leshrac is gonna be able to run away. In fact, everyone's gonna be able to run away. No, Leshrac is gonna get caught with a Surge. He will be trying to run away, but one last right click. And now the Ravage landing on 2. Cryasia might be the sacrificial lamb here. Yeah, he will be. And now we see Magnus trying to blink away. Well, with the Skuru, he is able to. We have Ace, War Crying for Love, and blink away by Magnus. Sven is turning around. Tidehunter has to be careful. Tidehunter is gonna get trapped in the kinetic field, but Magnus is gonna get stunned. Magnus is gonna get brought down, and now they might have been a bit overeager to try to turn this around. Temper Assassins here, and now Ace gonna be able to stun 2. They will be able to take out Slender, and with the Static Storm, they will still be able to get the Sven here. Temper Assassin, very long range damage. And Magnus charging in, dealing the killing blow to Temper Assassin. Buybacks coming from every side of the game. We see how many buybacks actually. So who bought back? It was only the Magnus coming in. And Illusion popped by Jakiro, very, very wise. Now destroying the Blink Dagger, basically, disabling the Blink Dagger. And will he be able to? Yeah, he will be able to TP away. Good use of the fog here to juke. Going high ground directly and taking the few seconds the enemy don't have vision to TP out. So this Illuminate is going to try deal some damage, destroy the creep wave at least. Magnus actually taking a ton of damage. He's down to half health, and glimpse back again. Very good glimpses, saving the Magnus, and time again, this Tidehunter just not finding the initiation Ravage he wants. So, very good play by the Disruptor. You just see here the power of the glimpse as a defensive power as well as an offensive skill. We saw glimpse back from basically a Twin Head Dragon tried to run away. Nope, glimpse back. You're coming back here, sir. So, Magnus, keep in mind that he's pretty squishy still because he doesn't have any HP items. he doesn't even have any damage items, so he's not dealing that much damage. And power is only giving him a total of 150 damage. So the main damage dealer, physical damage at least now, is not even Sven, because Sven doesn't have lots of items either, so it's mostly spells. Disruptor with the Static Storm, the Sven with the Storm Bolt, a Storm Hammer. It's 300 damage in AoE. We have Darkseer with the Vacuum Ion Shell as well, the Wall of Replica. And Magnus with the Skewer, Shockwave, as well as Reverse Polarity. This is a lot of AoE damage. So now, they might look for a second kill. We have Sentry Wards as well as Observer Ward planted down by the Dire, so they know who's here. They see absolutely everything. They know Disruptors here as well as Darkseer, as well as Magnus. They're gonna put down the wards, and they're gonna take down the Dire ward. But there's still a trap from TA, so TA knows who's walking on it. She knows the entire team is on the top, and Smoke is gonna get popped. They might look for a pick off, and they might find a Disruptor. Disruptor! Ah, goodbye, Disruptor. Stun coming in, and now Disruptor is probably going to go down. In fact, no, he still survives. Now blinking by Tidehunter, but Static Storm preventing him from using the Ravage. Ravage coming in a bit too late, and now the fight is already on the way. Tidehunter has to run away, Jakiro has to run away, everyone is backing off. There is the Temper Assassin going down on the strike and trying to follow up Disruptor. They will be able to catch Disruptor with the Chaos Knight wrapping around. And now Ace as well as Asia and Crit lost their two supports. They will try to find some blood at least here, but Thunder will probably try to TP away, and he is TPing away. He will be able to, no problem. Asia not gonna find anyone in this river. Everyone already TP'd away or blinked away. So yeah, very good plays by both sides, I must say. This Static Storm really preventing the Tidehunter from getting the Ravage he wanted. And also, very, very good decision for Chaos Knight as well as Temper Assassin to go after, in the mid lane. Magnus is going to find Jakiro, but not enough damage output. He cannot really kill the Jakiro. So he doesn't decide to go for the Reverse Polarity just to get this kill. So very good decision by TA as well as Chaos Knight to wrap around and try to kill the supports. They actually didn't lose any of their own supports. 2 towers down on the top lane, 1 tower down on the middle and the bottom lane. And for the Radiant, they have every tower except 1. So this is pretty much why the goal graph looks like this. Or yeah, there's also a difference in kills and pretty much in farm, I think. But yeah, in farm too. But towers, remember, towers is gold that is not yet taken. Whenever you take down a tower, it's pretty much 1.2k gold for everyone. Now Crit is gonna try to find Tidehunter. He's pushing Tidehunter away. Tidehunter is trying to run away, but there's the kinetic field. Will be able to get the kill. Disruptor and this Magnus, very good play, blinking in, using the skewer to take away a target, pretty much acting like a punch hook. So Ice Path is gonna block 2 or 3, and Illuminate is gonna land on all 3 as well. Now Jakiro is gonna get caught. Jakiro has to be careful. Jakiro is gonna take a lot of damage. He's gonna get stunned as well, and with the vacuum, it's gonna seal his fate. No, it's actually and Templar Assassin getting a solo kill on Leshrac. What was Leshrac? He was trying to rotate on the mid lane to follow his teammates, but Templar Assassin managed to find him solo, and it's never good finding a Templar Assassin in the river alone. So trying to farm up. She goes for the BKB. She has the BKB. Item was... they're going for Roshan, actually. I'm not really sure they have enough damage output. You see this very, very slow Roshan. And yeah, it looks like Tidehunter knows it. Tidehunter has the Ravage. Asia, he's trying to run away. He's getting bashed. He will be able to run away. And yeah, so Roshan attempt here. Darkseer has Mechanism as well as Pipe, so a lot of survivability in those team fight. He's even going for the Aghanim Scepter, which is pretty much surprising. Crit has to be careful. He's trying to farm from the long range with a Shockwave, but has to be careful because Tidehunter's around. He might be blinking in to use a Gush. Nope. Crit is going to back off here. He's going for the Sheep Stick, so more disable coming for Magnus. But Although it's more mana to spam their spells and a disable, it's not going to give him a huge amount of HP, nor is it going to give him a huge amount of damage. Darkseer is going for Aghanim Scepter, as I said before, so the illusion will deal a lot more damage. Disruptor has the Urn of Shadow, and he has a gem now, so he feels confident about holding that gem. One thing I didn't mention though is that getting the mechanism as well as pipe on the same hero is a very, very, very big risk. Because if he goes down before the fight happens, he won't be able. It's like the team loses not only mechanism but also pipe. Crit wants to find someone. He will blink in. He's trying to charge. He will not be able. Chaos Knight, very, very good timing on the Phantasm, and actually dodging the spell. But now Phantom is down. Sven has the BKB as well, so he's going to be able to just stand here and deliver with the God Strength. And this is no joke. Damage-wise, it's going to be pretty much 400 damage per swing. And that's not counting the... yeah, it's counting the Empower. So yeah, never mind this. It does count the Empower. Disruptor, and what does, yeah, Leshrac also goes for the BKB. He has it pretty soon. He still needs 1.6k gold, and it looks like the Dire just might, yeah, they will just let this tower fall down. 2 TP coming up for the high ground, for the top lane. They want to get this Temper Assassin. The tower with this glyph will be saved, and now TA blinking away, TPing away, so she doesn't get this tower in the end. A lot of effort, but 3 TPs actually committed. Crit is gonna buy his Sheepstick now. Yep, he's trying to find. Yeah, he has it. Oh, he's gonna get slowed. Might be a good moment to use Invis. Oh, Leshrac might not be so lucky. So yeah, Leshrac is gonna be the sacrificial lamb here. Magnus is still standing around Invis rune. And there's the Sentry Ward. Be careful, Magnus, be careful. Tidehunter blinks in. They will get the Disruptor before the fight happens. Darkseer also falls down. And now we see Sven as well as Magnus coming in. This might be a huge mistake. Might be a huge blunder. Oh, Magnus, he was looking for this reverse polarity. He's not going to be able to get it. But 2 already fall down. Keeper of the Light has to be careful. Oh, they want to get the last kill. Very good jukes around. Ice Path land on 2. And Magnus, he might get picked off by the Temper Assassin. He's going to use the ultimate to try and run away. Sven is going to be able to catch a Twin High Dragon. And now Crit has to blink away. Now. Crit, what are you doing? Sven wants to get the Keeper of the Light. They will be able to get him. But at what cost? Will they be able to run away now? Sven is TPing out. And blink away. Very, very good play. TP out by Sven as well as blink away by Magnus. They knew they didn't have enough damage output to bring down Sven before he TP'd out, and there was no stun either, so... In the end, Magnus and Sven taking those 2 kills. And did they force the buyback? I think they did. Yeah, actually, they forced the buyback on the Tidehunter, so... 3 kills for 3 kills. Pretty much even. But with the buyback, Tidehunter is going to look further away from the item he wants to get, and I am not really sure what he wants to take now, because... he has been sitting on this Blink Dagger as well, Arcane Boots, for quite some time, not much gold, and is that going to be a pipe? No, it's just going to be TPs coming in. Now we have Slender, he has almost the BKB up, he wants this BKB, he managed to pick off the Gem of the True Sight in the fight. So this means taking down those Observer Wards as well, more map control, Keeper of the Light, Mechanism. And, well, Temper Assassin has a BKB as we saw. But remember, guys, the Magnus Ultimate, it goes through BKB. The stun as well as the pull. That is, if I remember well. I hope I remember well, because Magnus is one of those heroes I really, really do not play often. Now we see, oh, vacuum in. Jakiro, you're in really, really rough position, but... This Ice Path as well as the Macropyre are dealing tons of damage to everyone. And now Ace is going to be able to take down 1. He's trying to go on the Temper Assassin. Who picked the Aegis? It's Sven taking the Aegis. And yeah, we see Leshrac also went down in the fight. Darkseer brings back the Keeper of the Light. Keeper of the Light is trying to run away. He will not be able to. And now we see Tidehunter. Tidehunter, with the help of Temper Assassin, will take away the Disruptor's life. Ace is chasing the poor Templar Assassin. He's trying to run away, and the stun lands on Sven. Sven, it's gonna give him a bit more time for the Templar Assassin to try and run away. Now we see that Sven is actually with a stun now. He is going to go on Chaos Knight. 1, 2, 3, and whoop! One more right click from the illusion of the Templar Assassin is gonna bring down this Chaos Knight. Darkseer with a very, very happy laugh, as well as Sven with a Chrysalis now, so those crits. But I must say, bringing down this Jakiro for the early kill was a good idea, but standing in the Macropyre right after, this was rough, because they either went away and Roshan was left with 1/3 of his health, so very, very little health, or they kept fighting Roshan under the Macropyre, and you just saw what it did. Magnus almost went down just from the Macropyre, and it just took one right click from TA blinking in to take his life away. So 36 for 27, experience graph, 12k gold and 12k experience and 14k gold advantage for the Radiant. Magnus is going for a Shiva maybe now with the plate mail. And Leshrac getting a solo kill on Jakiro, but in the meantime he gets also picked up by Jakiro and Tidehunter. Now we see Magnus coming in with haste. Oh, haste just worn out. He might be trying to catch up Tidehunter. He will hex him first, and now Skewer is going to slow Tidehunter. Tidehunter, one more right click, he's going to go down. And that means no Tidehunter for 60 seconds here, or he does have a buyback in 40 seconds, so yeah, not really worth the buyback. They were looking to take down this top lane, but Keeper of the Light, one of the best heroes to turtle with, will just spam this Illuminate to make sure that the enemies are far away. But Sven now, Empower as well as Great Cleave level 4, as well as Chrysalis. This is 120% cleave damage, and if you wonder, yes, that means you deal more damage to the units behind the targets than the units that are that you're currently attacking. So if you attack this small centaur, you will deal more damage to the big centaur. It looks like he doesn't care anyway, just like 3 hits and kill everyone. He has Daedalus as well now. Without the God Strength, 300 damage per hit. With the God Strength, it's gonna shoot off the roof, and that's above 1k. Yeah, 862 crits. Bim. So the Shrek is coming in. He has the BKB if the courier flies it to him. Darkseer, well, pretty much with nothing new. He had a pretty rough time getting in the middle of the fight and getting killed. And well, Magnus still farming up. He might be either going for the Asud Kuras or for the Shiva's Gourd. Both would work here. But I think for Sven, for his teammate, Asud Kuras would be a better buy, but usually you don't see a plate mail first buy, so it's... Now we see Keeper Light still charging his laser. Tidehunter sitting with the Dream of Endurance. Chaos Knight still hasn't managed to finish his BKB. He needs this BKB so bad in the fight. Otherwise he just spends his time disabled. Or silenced under the cloud. Magnus is smoked. Cryasia is smoked. They're maybe trying to bait someone. And blink in by Crit. Crit is gonna skewer out of here. He didn't manage to pick off anyone. I think the idea would be that he blinks in, he catch someone, he skewer him outside, and then 4v fight. Similar as a punch hook, as I said before. Making sure that Sven always has the Empower in him, so he deals big amount of damage. Chaos Knight, he's wrapping around with DD. I'm not really sure what he wants to do. Sven is basically destroying all the creep waves. And, well, they're gonna take down this tower now. Tower is gonna go down. Blink in by Temper Assassin. Oh, on this side we have Magnus catching up Jakiro. No Ice Path for the rest of the fight. The Tidehunter's ultimate only landing on 1, and this is disastrous. And now there is no more ultimate from the Dire side. And this reverse polarity catching 2, catching 1. Tidehunter is gonna go down as well. 3 of them are dead. Sven actually died in this exchange, but Melee Barracks is very, very likely to go down here. Ranged Barracks as well. And there's nothing Temper Assassin can do but watch as the barracks are falling down. Do they even want to go for this mid lane tower? They might go for it. It's the creep wave is pretty far, but they will be able to tank it. WhA pretty tanky, Magnus pretty tanky as well, and the Shrek, you know, with the double addict, the tower goes down very, very fast. So yeah, tower is gonna fall. Crit actually wants to go on T. It might be an overextension here. They're all getting low on health. Magnus is gonna get caught, and Yoki wants to get the kill. One more right click is gonna be able to get the kill because the skewer doesn't disjoin the projectiles. Leshrac now TPing away. He will be able to TP before the Ice Pass lands, and Disruptor is gonna TP as well. Now we see Yoki trying to catch WhA, but WhA too fast with this level 4 surge. Is 7.5 seconds of haste. He even gets an invisibility rune, so he's just gonna be able to come back and be pesky. He has the Aghanim Scepter as well, so illusion deal 130% damage. That means your illusion basically deal more damage than you do, except the fact that he doesn't. It doesn't take into account the green numbers here. It only takes into account the base damage. Darkseer looks very, 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 very good position to get a vacuum. And are they gonna go on him? They're gonna go? Yes, no? Oh, vacuum! They only get the Jakiro and no one in the kinetic field. And now Haz Asian trying to run away. He's gonna get caught, blinking the Temper Assassin back. And oh, he actually survives! The mechanism's gonna save his life too. And now we see Ace trying to chase Slender. He's gonna be able to get him. And Disruptor escaping with sliver of health. He's trying to run away. And now Yoki wants to kill. Yoki's gonna get Hex. In the meantime, we see Tidehunter going down. Yoki is gonna use the BKB, but as I said before, reverse quality, it goes through the BKB. Now we see Ghost Scepter pop, and that means Disruptor is gonna be just fine. And 4 kills for 0 of what looked to be a very, very bad start in the team fight. Darkseer, Vacuum not hitting anyone but the Twin Head Dragon, not even putting him in the kinetic field. In the end, turning this around, I mean, the item difference is just too big at this point. More than 20k gold in difference, and 20k experience difference as well. They'll be able to take down this melee Rex without any issue. I mean, 50 seconds, 30 seconds, and well, Chaos Knight will be here in a few. Oh, Jakiro, why are you doing this? Oh, Magnus will actually fail the Skira here. Sven. They will catch they will catch Jakiro, Glints back. Mirror Barracks going down. The Glyph of Fortification just popped a few seconds earlier. And, well, what does Haz Asian decides to go for? So now that Twin Head Dragon's down, Blinding Light, giving 3 seconds of reprieve to this tower. Ace, he has the God Strength if he wants to. He might not even want to pop it. And Kinetic Field's not going to be able to trap Keeper of the Light, but you know, what do they care? They're going to get them the Mega Creeps now. WhA catching 2 in the Wall of Replica. And now Ace using the God Strength. He's going to be able to catch down the Tidehunter. The Temper Assassin, he took down the Leshrac. And Slender is going to get caught by the Reverse Polarity. The Temper Assassin just sitting here to try to right-click, but with the Shiva's Gourd, Magnus so tanky against physical damage. Temper Assassin only managed to pick up the Leshrac before going down now. Trying to get the kill on Magnus with the Desolator. Right-clicking so much time and still doing nothing pretty much. This is GG. And now we have Keeper of the Light. Twist is actually calling it. Senjin Yasha bought by Sven to finish the game with the Mask of Madness. And we're gonna head into game 2. So remember guys, this is a best of 2, meaning that you can actually have a draw. So if it's a 1 win for each team, it means less points in the ladder. And there we go. GG. I hope you guys join me for the next game, and I hope you enjoyed this cast. Thank you.